The left has so successfully taken a stronghold in all the areas that our children encounter as they develop their worldview.
We're here with Marybeth Hicks, who is the author of the brand new book, Don't Let the Kids Drink the Kool-Aid, Confronting the Left's Assault on Our Families, Faith, and Freedom. Marybeth, I'm guessing you're not talking about that sweet red sugary stuff that we all love.
All love, and I'm all for parents giving their kids all the Kool-Aid they want and add sugar. Why not? As long as it's in moderation, you know, sugary drinks are up to mom and dad.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right.
So what is this Kool-Aid that our kids are being asked to drink, and who's feeding it to them?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what I researched and discovered is that the left has so successfully taken a stronghold in all the areas that our children encounter as they develop their worldview, from education to the media, pop culture. Those areas are so dominated by leftists who are proud of that fact, in fact, that our kids aren't getting any kind of balanced worldview. And so they're adopting all of the ideas and positions of the political left without question and without even understanding that there often are other points of view.
You write in the book that children are even being influenced by what is perceived as innocuous television, and that is Sesame Street.
Yeah, I know.
What's your beef with Big Bird?
I'm that wacky conservative mom who's got a problem with Sesame Street. I will say this, I love Sesame Street. Every mom does. If I didn't have Sesame Street, I wouldn't have taken a shower for like 9 years while my kids were little. So you have to have, but the point is you need to be media literate about shows like that. So back years ago, Sesame Street had this great mission about teaching numeracy and literacy mostly to underprivileged kids, but to all preschoolers. And now, even if you go on their website, you see their mission is very leftist. It's about global citizenship for children, the multicultural diversity issue. You know, they're still counting on Sesame Street, but mostly they're counting the number of diverse peoples. And in the United States, Sesame Street is built to focus on that issue of how we're all different and all this. But in other countries where Sesame Street operates, they promote nationalism. So it's only in America where Sesame Street is meant to be about diversity. And so there is no American character that they want to promote or uphold or teach our children. So it's just kind of it's a great observation. It's not, you know, I'm not pointing fingers at Big Bird, but, you know, frankly, we have to be, as parents and grandparents and concerned citizens, more media literate about what is being taught to our children in even some very innocuous places.
What about Bert and Ernie? They a little too close?
Bert and Ernie. Well, the Sesame Workshop wisely came back and said that Bert and Ernie are just friends. They're not gay. And you know what's really sad is that our culture's lost the awareness of Felix Unger and Oscar Madison, who they were based on, those great characters from theater and television. But the truth is, you know, they're just friends and they're never going to get married. However, I do predict that there will be a gay couple on Sesame Street before very long, because the folks who make that show think it's great. They think that would be just another wonderful, diverse family that you could show on Sesame Street.
Now, you say the book is a cross between parenting and politics. What do you mean by that?
Well, for years as a parent with 4 children of my own, you know, I have been confronted with a lot of issues that come into our home and almost kind of follow our kids home that weren't really welcome to us, but we found ourselves explaining a lot of things at our kitchen table we didn't want to explain about gay marriage and the gay agenda, about sexuality education, and you know, you're sitting at your kitchen table and someone's asking, what's a transvestite? I mean, that happens to parents now, and we're being confronted with these things all the time, and you have to know how to answer, but you have to realize our kids are getting this information in all the places where they operate, at school, through the media, and it's just become so prevalent that they're being really indoctrinated to the leftist worldview from a very young age.